2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Hey, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Now the Bulls have a whole lot of firepower. Coach Billy Donovan says, I'm a big assist guy. That's the first thing I always look at on the stat sheet. The best way a team can flow is if everybody's involved and the ball finds the open man. It's a hard balance to strike, but we've got to find it. Kevin, here's an assist. Back to you.
Oh, you're a great feeder. You're a terrific passer, David. I'll take it from you anytime. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bodyguard is out there with Barnes. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine are the guard set. Richardson is out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Noah in at the 5 spot. And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
Now, here's Ivy. Cunningham looking it over. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Barnes against Richardson. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Just 5 on the clock. Over Ivy. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pass to Barnes. Dishes to Ivy. The kick out to Barnes. Hands it from downtown. Barnes has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Pistons. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Richardson.
There's so much inside of Josh Richardson that is yet to be tapped into. An athletic shooting guard who can play both ends of the floor.
And he can't hit the second. Cunningham with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Utah. Stolen by Noah. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there should be tons of trips to the free throw line for Wiseman. So tough to stop inside.
The Pistons shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Still a ton of intrigue around what it is that James Wiseman is going to be in the NBA. It's really about him staying healthy and getting a consistent opportunity to be solid.
And he makes both free throws. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside, Levine. Richardson against Barnes. Richardson, good.
Well, Richardson came in shooting threes and thought that might be the only thing he could do. He's no one-trick pony.
Cunningham kicks to Barnes. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's the floater. And Cunningham with the layup.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Now Noah, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Bucket is good.
Well, Noah's just relentless down there. You're going to have to work all game long when he's on the floor.
Cunningham passes to Madison. And they call an illegal screen here.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for the bodyguard. Averaging 17 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Wiseman. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Utah.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second.
Harrison Barnes continues to be a consummate professional. Goes out and competes every night. Gives you everything he's got.
Outside Gasol. Lobs it up for Levine. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And blessed with high-level explosiveness. Levine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
Now, here's Ivy. 17 points in his last outing. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
So it's Chicago now. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Ball. He feeds it to Gasol. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from 3-point range.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Richardson against Barnes. Pass to Ivy. Over Levine. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Now, here's Cunningham following the miss by Josh Richardson. Here's Madison. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. Ball kicks to Levine. Gasol in the high post. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Richardson, that's a two-pointer, and the Bulls with another miss.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Feeds it to Levine. And it's Madison with the rebound.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Ball.
Timeout.
Following the bucket by the Pistons. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Chicago dancers.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Richardson kicks to Levine. Right wing. Unloads from 13. The shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Cunningham up top. He's covered by Ball. That one doesn't go. Great defense that time from Noah. Right side, Ball. And stolen by Ivy. Cunningham against Ball. Teardrop shot. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second bucket.
Pretty nice release from Cade Cunningham that time. Soft touch and arc on that ball.
For three, Levine. Barnes grabs the miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Rebound by the Bulls.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Outside, Ball. The pass to Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Noah. Watanabe comes in for Josh Richardson. Kobe White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Wiseman. Bagley comes in for the bodyguard. Thompson, he's checked in for Barnes. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
This kid has been a pro for a while. Killian turning pro at 16 while he played in Europe.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Here's Hayes. He doesn't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Cousins, the pass to Dosunmu. To the middle. Back to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall. Duncan probably comes easily. But D's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
Thompson outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Gasol's in the post. Working on Bagley. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Gasol. Putting up about 22 points per, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now, here's Ivy. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Kept alive. Here's Cousins. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul.
Good timing by Cousins on that rebound. The ability to know where the ball is headed.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Bulls making a change here. Neto's checked in.
This is where we see Cousins a lot. He's always up there among the league leaders in free throw attempts. It's so hard to handle in the post, but D just never knows what to do with it.
Now, here's Ivy. And here's Stewart. Here's Ivy. Goes up to the stripe. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. To the paint, here's Cousins. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
The way that Cousins keeps that one in control, an amazing job how he fights through the contact, something he is very used to.
Here's Ivy. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Shooting for Detroit.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for
At the line for one.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Ivy.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's Neto. Back to Levine. Over Thompson. Off the left rim and out. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Levine. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Bagley. Kicks to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Pass to Ivy. Second shot opportunity. And it's off the back rim. No good. Chicago trailing here. Here's Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And how about the
foul.
confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with him.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for him.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. And so Levine nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now, here's Stewart. He's guarded closely. Good.
Isaiah Stewart.
Shooing off all the contact, Stewart able to get through with an aggressive play.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Back to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now, here's Cousins. Guarded closely. He kicks it to Levine. Over Thompson. Levine's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. White misses the 3. Now here's Hayes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Killian Hayes is a PG, and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Here's Levine, and he banks in the layup. Levine's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pistons lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Chicago.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Chicago trails by 4. On the floor for Detroit. Duren out there with the bodyguard. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Thompson, and it's Cunningham in at the point. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Cunningham finds Barnes. Now Cunningham. Thompson outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Cunningham. Thompson's got his third bucket of the night. Richardson outside. Right side Gasol. Kicks it out to Richardson. Doesn't go for him. And it's Detroit the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Cunningham drives in. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Strong move from Cade that time, just putting some power behind that play.
Ball, the pass to Gasol. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Barnes against Richardson. Back to Gasol. Pocket 6. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gasol's got 6 points.
Gasol working on the block, always patient, surveying. Good job getting deep that time.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Cunningham. Putting up about 22 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds.
And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Up it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Ball.
Again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Zach LaVine.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
That free throw good from Thompson. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Detroit. And so Thompson nails both of them. Chicago trails by 4. Ball dishes to Gasol. Pass to Dosunmu. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And checking out some numbers for him. Detroit leading by 4. A floater, and Ball with the block.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
No good with the triple. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
And a slam dunk by Richardson.
I like to see Josh Richardson showing you he can get up and rattle the rim a little bit.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, fans, let's hear it for your Chicago dancers. That's amazing. Let's hear it
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Chicago. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And checking out Detroit, a couple spots below.
And I think for the Pistons, they've started the season on a high note. We thought it may take a while for them to kind of find their groove, but it doesn't look like they're going anywhere here or any concerns about growing pains.
Well, if they're going anywhere, it's going to be up. They've been playing like a very mature, focused team here in the early part of the season. Not at all like the team that so many people thought would be hanging around the bottom of the standings at this point.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Pistons have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Cunningham.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Richardson against Barnes. Richardson, no luck. Detroit leading by 4. Thompson outside. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outside Gasol. And he drives in, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the bodyguard.
At the line for 1.
That free throw good from Gasol.
And Pau Gasol still remains an offensive threat for this basketball team, expanding his range over time and still has that nice soft jumper.
Thompson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pistons have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The kick out to Ball. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Pistons leading by 3. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Now Thompson. Pistons passing it around. And the pass to Wiseman. Out to the wing. Now Cunningham. He's got 8. Just 4 to shoot. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Constant contact from Cade Cunningham is going to happen on the inside, and he doesn't seem to mind it.
Ball kicks to Gasol. Passes to Richardson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Looks like Josh Richardson is always seeking a shot, this time looking for contact as well.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Cunningham with it. 10 points for him. Kicks it to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. From downtown, Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got 5 rebounds tonight. Richardson attacking. Pass to Gasol. Yep, that one goes. And now that's 11 points for Pau Gasol.
Pau Gasol, even though he's slight, does not mind the contact there. Great body control to figure out how to bury the shot regardless of the bump.
Now here's Bagley. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Pistons lead by 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will be taking possession.
And a quick look at the numbers for Noah. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Watanabe's checked in for Noah. And Detroit with a change here, too. Ivy's checked in for Barnes. Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. Pass to Watanabe. Over Bagley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul.
Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from 3-point land in the last 10. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
First free throw is good. Raul Netos checked in for Lonzo Ball. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Hayes, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Detroit leading by 3. And here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Offensive rebound. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 13.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Hayes finds Wiseman. Here's Hayes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Here's Thompson. That shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Richardson the pass to Watanabe. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from the top of the key. They get it again. Here's Gasol. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, what stellar work from Gasol there, throwing himself against the glass and doing whatever it takes to find a second chance opportunity.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 14. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Team foul.
Pistons have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Pistons, Thompson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. So for the Bulls, DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Gasol. Zach LaVine comes in for Josh Richardson, and it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. Stewart checked in for Detroit. And he sinks the second. And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. Here's White. Rebound, Detroit. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Bean passes to Watanabe. It's hauled in by Stewart. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz. Thompson against LaVine. Thompson dishes to Ivy. And there's the pass to Hayes. Picked his pocket. Outside, LaVine. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. LaVine's got the game tied up here for Chicago. The Pistons have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Stewart passes to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
White, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Ivy. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from DeMarcus Cousins. And Hayes kicks to Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Ivy passes to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Now the feed to Bagley. He gets that one. And it's 6 points for Marvin Bagley.
Size and touch is one thing, but you add that mobility that Bagley has. That's a great job in the pick and roll.
Here's White. He dishes it to Cousins. Passes it to Neto. It's White on the wing. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And that one's good. Cousins.
But there's a lot of moves that Cousins can go with on the inside. If he doesn't back you down, he's got a fadeaway and a step back. Tough to guard on the interior.
And Hayes kicks to Stewart. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Outside, Bagley. Offline with his three. Chicago trailing here. Outside, Levine. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now, here's Ivy. 11 points in the game. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Outside, Levine. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
1 second left. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Detroit. They're up by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possession or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. You can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.